welcome back to another video. In this one we'll be taking a look at direct elections in South Africa. We'll explore the topic from the perspective of another YouTuber that I follow. Links to his channel is in the description. I will be doing future videos on direct elections, so if the topic is something that you're interested in, then hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon to be notified of future uploads. Alright, with that out of the way, let's roll the video.
Good day everyone. I'm making this video now to explain to you why and how we are going to remove the current government and governance system that we have in South Africa. And it's not too difficult to see why we need to remove the current government. And when I say government, I mean everyone sitting in provincial parliaments, everyone sitting in the national parliament, and the people sitting in councils at the moment, except for those that have been individually elected. So currently, a normal councillor can be elected as an individual. This is allowed under the IEC Act. Everyone else is elected on some proportional system and or by their parties. The president is elected by parliament, the premier is elected by the provincial parliament, the mayors are elected by their local councils. So we have no say in electing those people, and this is a big problem. So why do we need to remove this current government and governance system and change the constitution as well as the IEC Electoral Act? This is very simple. We want to elect our leaders ourselves. I want to make my cross behind the person that I support, and that person needs to campaign for that support and get the financial backing. So the first thing that I want to happen is for all party political money to be stopped. At the moment, all political parties in parliament actually get money from taxpayers. We are funding these parties we don't agree with and that we don't support. So the first thing I want to do is stop all parties from receiving any funds from us, the taxpayers, because government does not have money. It's our money, and we can stop giving them that money anytime we want. So us as an entire country can decide to stop funding government in an instant. If we all stand together, this is very easy to achieve, but it can also cause many other things. So this is not what I'm saying we should do, but this is something that can happen. And government knows this. So currently you are funding the ANC, the EFF, the DA, COPE, all of the other parties that are there, ACDP, are funded by you. They get money from you. They also raise their own funds through normal fundraising. And those funds, obviously, they can use for many other things. But any other parties that want to come into the system have to fight against parties that are already funded by taxpayers. So to bring them on an even footing with anyone else and any person wanting to be elected directly, we need to remove that funding. So this is a big thing. So I want all funding towards political parties to be removed. All funding that comes from us, the taxpayers. The next thing I want to happen is for every representative in parliament, provincial parliament, as well as councils to be elected as independents. In other words, when you make a cross on the ballot, there will be a cross made behind the person you choose as president of the country. There will be a cross behind the person you choose as premier, the person you choose as mayor, and then the person you choose as MP, MPL, and or councillor. And I'm not sure whether they want to combine the elections now, what they want to do. That's irrespective of whether they combine local government elections and national elections. What needs to happen is that person needs to be elected as an independent. Whether they are still affiliated to a party or not is irrelevant. Parties will never cease existing. We are removing their power, and that is important. And that's why hashtag direct elections needs to go across the country and spread far and wide. Currently, these parties are captured by organizations that fund them, not by individuals, by organizations. Behind these organizations, there's very powerful individuals and families that actually have been controlling this country for a very, very long time. And if you go and watch my videos in 00 Days, you will see in the Question Everything series, as well as the Moments in Time series, who those families are, the kind of influences they've used throughout the world. You are seeing those effects right now. So what I'm doing is uniting people around a single cause to solve a problem. Us moaning and bitching about all sorts of things is going to solve nothing. We need one specific thing, and direct elections is one step in the right direction. It's not the full solution. It's a start to the solution. But without direct elections, we cannot even begin to start fixing our political system. If you're thinking that putting another party in power in the current system is going to solve the country's problems, you are mistaken. And this is why I'm taking a nationwide tour. I will be able to explain to you in detail, a lot of detail that I can't give you here, why we need to remove this corrupt system. Because the system has been corrupted deliberately from the onset. And anyone that thinks otherwise, they are delusional. So, what are we doing about this? What is the plan? Simple. Spread the idea and concept of direct elections far and wide. Now, a lot of people have said, but this is a Swiss system. This is not true. Direct elections happen all over the world. Except here. It's madness. The fact that we've been fooled for so long, thinking that if you vote for the ANC, you're voting for a certain president, that's not true. Thinking that if you're voting for the DA, that Mmusi Maimane is going to be the next president, or John Steenhuisen, that's not true. Because Parliament elects the president. You don't. And that needs to change. It'll change the way our country runs completely. It'll become more democratic, and us as citizens will become more active in actually deciding who leads us. Because remember, we are the government. So, to remove the governance system, we need the idea of direct elections spread far and wide. How do we do this? We tell everyone about it, and we get everyone to join in the fight. You're either for it or against it. If you're against it, you are a part of the problem, and we will fight you hand, tooth and nail. So what you do is firstly you show your support for hashtag direct elections. You can join the group hashtag direct elections. The group is established as a platform for movement on the ground and for things to happen on the ground. It is not a chit-chat show and a moaning and bitching session station. I will not allow that. If you want that, go somewhere else. There's many other groups where you can do that. So the admins and moderators will be very strict in how we administer things. You can speak about the government all you want, but I will not allow people speaking about political parties because they are not the problem. And if you don't understand that, then you're not helping us with a solution. So I want you to hold up posters showing your support for hashtag direct elections. Make t-shirts, masks, armbands, bumper stickers, caps with hashtag direct elections on it. And we will soon be able to make that available on this channel. I'll be wearing the shirts myself, and some of those funds will go towards my nationwide tour that I'm undertaking right now with my family. And that will certainly help fund going all over the country and speaking to you, the people, because this is a groundswell movement. I'll be joining you, as I've asked before, on street corners at busy intersections where groups of 15 to 20 people can meet together with placards in a nationwide awareness campaign on direct elections. This is not a protest or a march or anything like that. I support awareness campaigns. And what this means is you need to get out of your comfort zone and actually go and stand. Make a placard. If 15 to 20 people stand at a busy intersection with all the cars driving past, it is a massive reach. The taxis see it. The cars all hoot at you. I mean, it is very exciting when you actually do this because it's proper democracy. You can move from intersection to intersection and actually move around a main section of road that is safe. And you will see how quickly people catch on to this. And if you use any posts, put hashtag direct elections in it, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, it doesn't matter. And upload pictures and videos of yourself supporting direct elections. Don't moan and bitch about parties in government. It is pointless. They will become irrelevant once we achieve our goal. So what's the point of moaning about the past? We are creating a new future. I want businesses, organizations, civil organizations, rugby clubs, tennis clubs, anybody who supports direct elections to tell us that they do. Put a poster up where people enter your shop and say on there, we support direct elections. We want to elect our leaders directly. We will put slogans out on the hashtag direct elections group where you can copy that and use it if you want. And use your own initiative, please. Use your own initiative to promote hashtag direct elections. Invite your friends to the group. Remember, the group has reached its maximum of 10,000 invites. So we are depending on people actually accepting those invites, and it's important that our message is clear. The About section in hashtag direct elections is as clear and concise and exact as it can be. Anything added to that will confuse things, because this is all we're trying to do. And no, it is not what other people are doing. We have a very specific cause. You cannot mush up different causes. This cause is simple. People either get behind it or they don't. And I thank you for your support. I thank you for growing the group to over 16,000 people. And I thank you for believing in what we are doing now. As my family and I embark on this road trip, we will need your help and support. Many of you have offered accommodation. We have a specific email address being set up now with someone that will monitor exactly what is happening and your needs with regards to having available meetings. So I want you to start arranging places where meetings can take place. I will not be able to make the arrangements. I will let you know where these meetings are happening. But there's not going to be any meetings where large crowds are gathering at this stage yet, because we are not allowed to do this. So what will happen is smaller groups gathering together, and that will be on an invite basis. In other words, you will invite your friends to come to a meeting. I will arrive there, and myself and my wife, we will speak to you about why we need to do this, and also in a much deeper detail, what is behind what is happening to our country right now, what is happening to your future, and why we need to take action. This is an important call to action. We need to all take action. Be a part of that action. Being a keyboard warrior is not going to help us. This is happening on the ground. Thank you to those of you that have sent in your donations. We have received 16,000 Rand in donations so far. We're going to need a lot more than that. So if you can spare a 10 Rand, a 20 Rand, some people have donated 1 Rand. Some people have donated 6,000 Rand. So the total that have been raised on my channel has been 27,000 Rand. So that is why I can come to Gauteng, because we've raised sufficient funds as Double Des. And for hashtag direct elections, it's exactly the same campaign. It's doing the same thing. All I've done is I've given it a specific name for an action that we need to take right now. So all of you that are not on my channel and can, go and subscribe to Double Des and watch the videos there. Watch the Moments in Time series. Watch the Question Everything series. And I look forward to meeting you all very soon. We're preparing now to come up to Gauteng. Like I said, we're going to stay there for a fairly long period of time. And then we'll move from there, probably to KwaZulu-Natal, and then along the coast back down to Cape Town. But the stay, because it's going to be long, we've been offered a base to stay out there. Many other people have offered accommodations closer to the meetings. Many people have offered venues. So you'll be able to liaise with a specific contact on a specific email for all of these meetings. I cannot get to all the messages. I have thousands of messages in 6 different formats currently, and it's impossible for me to get to all of them. So I need us to get focused on the meetings, and for you to please email those specific meeting requests and requirements to a specific email address that we'll make available on the group hashtag direct elections. And you can use that email for all correspondence in future. Thank you very much for watching. Please share this video. please subscribe to this channel, click the bell icon for further notifications, and please be an active citizen. That is what democracy is all about. Thank you very much.